Hey guys, it's John from Legacy Woodworking Machinery, and it is a beautiful Tuesday morning. Today we're going to take a look at a post that came up on the Vectric Facebook page. As I was browsing through all of my different Facebook pages that I'm a part of, when it comes to 3D modeling and whatnot, I found this post super intriguing to me. It said, I'm trying to make a square knot, but I can't figure it out. What am I doing wrong? I guess I don't understand that I'm making this in Aspire, not trying to make the knot at home. I know what a square knot is, but when I use the weave function in Aspire, it does what the picture is, which is a granny knot. Is there anything in Aspire that can make it look like a square knot? So let's go ahead and take a look at that. First things first, let's open up Aspire. We're going to start by creating a new file. I'm going to make this a 12 by 6 by 3/4. Put my Z0 on the top of the material and the XY datum in the bottom corner. Let's go ahead and hit OK. Now guys, this is the first time I've done this. We're just going through raw because I never tried to make a square knot before in Aspire, but I figure I got a good try. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. Let's go find our picture here. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and just kind of trace out about what he's got going on here. So we're gonna use our draw polyline function. We're just gonna start about in the middle. We're just gonna start by clicking around out in the center of everything, trying to make it look like a pretty cool square knot. And all we're going to do is just 1/2 of it. The reason we're doing that, when I go into my node mode, select everything, hit smooth the points, and there we are there. Now what I might do, pull this one straight down, make this an arch. Let's just pull this one here, and I'm going to Bezier it, and let's smooth point this one again. Right click here, and we're going to go insert a midpoint, and I'm going to make sure that midpoint is perfectly straight up and down. Then I'll delete this 1/2 of it. Okay, so there is 1/2, or at least 1/4 really, of our square knot. Go to our node mode, take that out of there. We're just going to go to our bottom, so that should give us this kind of shape right here. Now it's close, it's not perfect, that's okay. This is my version of this. He's going to do whatever he wants to do with his. Turn off my picture, select these guys, and join them together. So now I just have this. Now, make a square knot, center this up, do our mirroring tool, and I'm just going to flip it horizontally. I'm just going to drive this direction with my arrow key until I get about what I'm looking for. Okay, I select all of this, recenter it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exaggerate this a little bit. I think these are a little too close to the inside. So selecting them both, going into node mode. What I want to do is I want to kind of bring this up, bring this down. So let's see what we can figure out how to do here. I take these two guys here, and one at a time, I take it. It's going to go down 2, 1, 2. Click on this one, go up 2, 1, 2. Now staying the same, I'm going to come over to this other side, grab it, do the same thing. Up 2 and down 2. I'm just going to exaggerate that out just a little bit. Now I'll take this one here, do the same thing. Up 2, 1, 2, down 2. This one, the same thing. Up 2 and down 2. I've got kind of a bigger shape there, almost like it, but not quite. I'm going to move these this direction a little bit, and I'm going to pull this one. In fact, what I'm going to do is delete this one. Oops, Control Z. Make sure you put your cursor over it. Hit the D for delete. Hit the D for delete. Okay, I'm going to make this a line again. I'm going to hit S and smooth point that. I'm going to pull this around until it's straight up and make it look a little bit. That's more what I'm looking for. I love it. So because I love that one, I'm going to get rid of this one, take this one, copy and paste it, horizontally flip it, and drive it back over here. So even if you make what you might call a mistake, I don't call them mistakes. These are happy little accidents. What we're building is a square knot. So if I do something I like better, I'm just going to modify it and move it over. Okay, so here I think we're pretty happy. Might take this one, go back, 1, 2, 3. Let's take this one and go back, 1, 2, 3. And that's going to look more like what I'm doing. Okay, so let's do the weave function and see where his problem lies. I'm going to start by just drawing a diameter here. Let's go like 3/8 of an inch. I like easy fractions. Okay, and we'll go to our node mode, and I'm going to delete off the bottom 1/2, giving us that 1/2 round. Okay. All right, let's toggle our views. We have our 2D and our 3D. Let's grab these guys. I'm going to go to our extrude function. hit use selection. Then let's grab this guy here and hit apply. Now here we get what he was getting before, which is a granny knot. What he would like to have is not a granny knot, but a square knot. So let's figure that out. So if we look at this one, we have it going under, over, and then under. If we're over here, we have an under, over, and under. So it's a mirror image of the one below it. So what I think we can do, if we just draw a line up the dead center, let's center that line to make sure it's perfect. Hold down shift and let's grab our model. Then let's use our cut tool. We're going to cut our model into two. The only thing we should have to do is hit H to horizontally flip that, and we now have a square knot. Now, there's our square knot. She's perfect. A couple things I want to change on it, and it's going to kind of clean up a little bit. We're going to go into sculpting. We're going to just smooth this transition over right here, and we'll smooth this one over as well. So let's go ahead and do that portion of it. Now, right now, if we look at our components, we actually have an A and a B. And I like to keep those as my originals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a component from the visible model. Now when I go back here, I can turn off my originals in case I want to change something later. With this guy selected, I'm going to go to our sculpting tool, and let's make this full screen. Our Alt to twiddle in tight, and let's just kind of smooth this over. Okay, now what we want to do here is just go straight raise. I want to lift everything up. There we go. Now, and on this side over here, I'm going to make my diameter smaller, and I'm going to go lower. Bring that down a little. All right. Now we have a square knot that looks like a square knot. Now you can modify this and do this however you want to. The trick here that we found is that by splitting it in two in the middle and then flipping the top or flipping the bottom, you're going to be able to make that up, down, down, up, instead of it going up, down, up, down. If you have any questions, you can always drop me an email, john@legacywoodworking.com. You can check out our webpage. It's legacywoodworking.com. Be nice to each other. We will see you guys in the next one.